Hi, this is Phette, and I always feel like I have to start off my videos with my hair because I'm always doing something with it, and I feel like that's the first thing people look at anyway. So I'm wearing a protective style. That's what it is. I like to call it like mm, mini jumbo braids, if that makes twists. Yeah. So it's a protective style. I'll probably wear it for like a couple of weeks. So anyway, I just want to say that I am not antisocial. I know some people call it antisocial. That's really not how it's pronounced. It's antisocial. I am an INFP. I've talked about that several times. And if you want to know what your personality type is, you can take the Myers-Briggs test. But I didn't realize that I was introverted until like very recently. So all these years, I really thought I was an extrovert. Because in my eyes, I looked at introverts as like socially awkward, afraid of people, super duper quiet, and those things don't describe me. I don't view myself like that at all. So I was okay with interacting with some folks, and I get along with most people, and I'm a Gemini, so usually I'm like the life of the party. I used to be. As I'm getting older, it's just like whatever. But as I got older and I became more in tune about who I am, and started noticing like the things I was participating in and the people that I hung around and stuff that made me uncomfortable and made me comfortable, I realized that I am an introvert, and that back then the reason why I really felt like I was an extrovert is because when like alcohol was involved, because I used to drink. I don't really drink that much anymore. I'll drink like wine every now and then. I'm very much a lightweight, and that's fine by me. So the person that I am when I drink, that's an extroverted me. And they always say that, what you do when you're drunk, that's really what you want to do when you're sober, blah, blah, blah. It's like liquid courage. So that's exactly how I equate it, is that alcohol was giving me like liquid courage. So I was just this wild, over the top type person, when the real me is not for real like that. So I have this alter ego. Her name is Tijuana Cherry. I'm dead serious. I'm not making this up. All my close friends know her, and some of them miss her. Actually, she is, like I said, she's a wild child. She likes to drink. She smokes Black and Milds, and she cusses a lot. And she's super duper flirty and just carefree. So don't get me wrong. Like, a lot of those characteristics are a part of like who I am, like the real me, like the for real me, not my made up me. But like I said, I do possess some of those traits, but it's on a much smaller scale, like a more laid back scale. Tijuana Cherry is for real over the top. There's nothing laid back about her. So oftentimes when I started becoming into who I am, a lot of the people that I used to hang with and that knew me back in the day, they're just like, you kind of getting soft, like bring Tijuana Cherry back. And I'm like, no, I don't want to be her anymore. But anyway, so I noticed that when I wasn't like drinking, that's when people would call me antisocial and funny acting and sometimey, because my real self was not interested in interacting with a whole lot of folks, or even a small group of folks. It just depended on who was there. So it became who's going to be there, who's all going, as opposed to Tijuana Cherry, like, yeah, the more the merrier, let's do this. So for a while, I just acquiesced. I continued hanging with whomever. Hold on, I got close. I'm out on my computer. Because who wants to be called funny acting? So to prove that I wasn't, I conformed, and I tried to fit in. But let me tell you something about Geminis and INFPs. Conformity is not their thing. It's not our thing, rather. So like some Geminis that some celebrity Geminis that I know of are like Marilyn Monroe, Clint Eastwood, Andre 3000, Patti LaBelle, Prince. So when you think about them, just think about how they do not fit in at all. So one day I took this career assessment test, and it said that I was selectively sociable or selectively social. And I was like, yes, that's me, which means that I am picky about who I hang out with. I'm not going to be like I was in my 20s and just hang out willy-nilly with any and everybody, because guess what? Everyone brings a certain energy with them. And as I grow and get older, I am very careful about whose energy I allow up in my space, period. I found that being around certain folks drained me, while being around other people gave me life. And it's my choice ultimately who I pick and choose to be around. So for the most part, I try not to put myself in social situations when I'm not feeling it. And that's because it's energy and I don't want it to rub off onto anyone. So it's best to socialize with people when you're, I guess, like, I would say, I guess, like when you're feeling your best and in a good headspace, you have some good vibes going on. But if you absolutely have to be at an event that's out of your control and when you have to interact with folks, I say, then you just got to buck up. And by that, I mean, like, put on your big girl panties. And in this case, put on your sexy specs, dig deep, assess the situation, and shift your energy so that you shift your mindset. Because remember, you shouldn't have to be put in these situations that often. So it's okay to adapt and adjust sometimes. But other times it is okay to just say no and no thank you. If it's draining, it zaps your energy, and it isn't rewarding at all, say no and be okay with that and be unapologetic. You know what I'm saying? So the next time you're called funny acting, sometimey, antisocial, just say, I choose me. Don't stop till you get there. Bye, y'all.